Okay, so in the next operation, we're going to edit a color group in the Edit Colors dialog box. At this point, you want to make sure that you have everything deselected, and you can make sure that, deselect is grayed out here. And we're going to go to the swatch panel, and we're going to go down to this icon here. But before I do that, I want to select the Color 2 group, and you'll see that the Color 2 group came up over here. And then I'm going to Edit Color Group. And you have different appearances. It'll probably default to the vertical bars that you have here. We're going to select the Color Group 2 here, and I'm going to go ahead and rename this Logo 2. And once that is done, I am going to go over to the left icon at the lower right of the vertical colors here. And you'll see that you have the various colors here. And what we're going to do is we can actually edit the colors that we're working with. And each one of the colors are shown here. And you can see by, selecting the different colors shows which one is active. So in the color wheel, I want to select this blue wheel, and I'm going to slowly bring it over to the right. Now, dragging this to the right will actually increase the saturation of a color, and dragging it upwards to the left will decrease the saturation of the color. Now, this is doing it to all colors. Now, if I unlink the harmony colors, you'll see that now we have dotted lines. And at this point, I can actually change the colors each singly, like so. Okay. So we're going to click on the color mode icon, and I'm going to drag this one right behind the orange here. Okay. But then I'm going to click on that orange, and we're going to actually change this color, and this is where we go down. We want to make sure that we are in the CMYK, which you can see over here, and we're going to change some of those values of that particular color. So I'm going to go to the cyan, and I'm going to put 10, and in the magenta I'm going to put 50, and then 100 in the yellow, and 0 in the Y. And as you can see, it's changed colors and it's moved somewhat. And so now I'm going to click Save Changes to the Color Group. And that is found right here, Save Changes to the Color Group. And now, as you see, I have my Color Group 2 here, but I have this one named Logo 2. And I'm going to click OK. And now you can see how it's changed that group of colors and also has renamed it Logo 2. And I can always go back and re-edit those colors as I need to, so nothing is permanent here. Okay, the next thing we're going to be doing is editing colors in artwork. And we're going to do this by using the Recolor Artwork command. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Artboard 4. And you can see the different colors here. And we're going to go Select All Active on Artboard. Now, you notice that the control panel up here has changed, and there's an icon in here that says Recolor Artwork. And I get this to come up, and again, what I want to do is make sure that my panel looks like this, and then we're going to go to Edit, and we have, again, make sure that this is unlocked here, okay, and what we're going to do is we are going to click on Display the Bars. So we're going to go up to Assign. And we can see the different bars here. We're going to click on the Display Colors bar. So again, we're going to select all active on artboard, sorry about that, and we're going to go to the recolor artwork. And again, if I go to edit, I see my vertical bars, and basically this is done where we had the circle here with changing each color independently, but I can also do it as a display as bars, and I'm going to select the beige color bar. And what I'm going to do is I am going to change the beige color down here, and I'm going to give it a CMYK value of 5, 10, and 40. And now you can see that it has automatically changed that beige color on the tree. And then editing the color in bars is just another way to do the different types of options for changing your color. And then we're just going to hit OK in the box. Now we're going to assign colors to my artwork, and as you can see when we clicked on the Recolor Artwork button, that the dialog box came up with the existing artwork, but that we can also assign colors to an existing group of our artwork. Next, we're going to assign a color group to create that version of the logo. So what I'd like you to do now is you're going to choose Artboard 3. And again, make sure you have deselect off right now. And then I'm going to go select all active on artboard. So I'm just selecting these trees. And so I'm going to click on the Recolor Artwork button, and this comes up, and you can see that you have the different colors that you had. And we're going to show the color group storage icon. And you'll notice that on the right side of the dialog box, we already have other colors showing. And on the left side, you will notice that the 5 colors on the selected logo are listed as the current colors right here. And they're arranged from top to bottom in order of the color wheel. So underneath the color groups in the Recolor Artwork dialog box, I'm going to select Logo 2. And you'll notice how all the colors now have changed on my artboard. And if you notice the logo, as you notice, the logo 2 colors are assigned. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hide this. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to click the line to the right of the white color here, and it controls whether the colors in the rows are recolored. And again, I can click the show back the color groups. Okay? And I can click on another color group, and you can see how it's changed that group color again. This is probably one of the easiest ways to reapply color groups, especially if you're missing one of the colors. Now you may not like how it has assigned the colors to your artworks, and so that is how you will edit it next. So by taking the blue, and I'm going to drag it down, you'll see how now it has changed that color of the order of my trees here in the image. So if I want to change a color, if I double click on one of the colors, and before that was white, I'm just going to choose a dark brown, and I'm going to click OK. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the brown up on top, and you'll notice how it will change the different colors as to where they're at. And we can do all sorts of different changes here. I mean, I could click on the light green here, and I could change that to, say, a purple. Okay. And I can go, and you can see originally the tree, that was the original color. Now I've changed that color over here to the right. I can go to the tree that is now brown and double click it. And we can change it again to the light green color that we had. Okay. And you'll notice how all the different colors are changing as we move along here. This color right here, we could change to another purple as well. And we can change this color of the tree to, say, a darker blue, etc. So this is how you can go ahead and change the pre-existing color group sets that you had by using the Recolor artwork.